Hello, and welcome again to three.
To the intro song.
It's trying.
Hello, and welcome to Three Kobolds Gaming, where we play Pathfinder, Second Edition Remastered, sometimes with errata when we remember. And tonight, we continue, and very nearly may end, our
Oh.
Heroes of Absalom.
What?
That's a
campaign.
crazy thing to say, Will.
What?
What? What?
Huh?
Huh?
Before we jump in to the recap, because it's been a while since we played, so there won't be
minute.
a recap. I apologize. I'm going to be looking up here a lot. We have moved, Emily Grace and I, and our setups are completely different, and I don't have my desk up yet, so my monitor to see the faces of my beautiful players is not nearly in line with my camera, so apologies. Man, I wish I had taken the time to. First of all, happy Easter for those of you that celebrate.
Happy
Happy
third.
Easter.
It do be Easter today.
He is risen.
I wish I had taken the
Sun is
time
arisen.
to get together a list of all of the stuff that's changed with Paizo, because there's just been so much. See if I can find an announcement thread real quick. But they're updating Season of Ghosts. They're doing a full remaster, single book hardcover of Season
Wow.
of Ghosts,
Wow.
Cool.
which is huge. And they're addressing some of the few player and GM concerns from that book, balancing things, smoothing out some story elements, remastering everything. So, assuming that they keep, true to the intent, what is very already widely considered to be the best Paizo AP could just run away with the title here. Along with that, they're remastering Dark Archive for all of you Thaumaturge fans. What's the other one that came with Dark Archive?
Psychic.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was a whole entire conversation online with
Reddit was not happy about that one.
Psychics getting apparently nerfed to the ground, and Psychics not being good to begin with. So,
Definitely needed that nerf.
so yeah, we'll see
Thaumaturge
what they
players just
do.
stay winning.
See what they do with that. Yeah, Thaumaturge maintains its superiority for the pseudo. What do they call them? Occult classes from Pathfinder First Edition into Second Edition. I guess I'm kind of just sandbagging here, delaying the inevitable, because you guys are nearly there. You guys are nearly there. And just
What do
because
you mean we could finish it tonight? I don't understand what the words.
I mean, if you guys roll like
together.
14 crits in a row, who knows what happens? Or I just roll
That'd be
2 and
cool.
you die, You all are in the heart of Terramore Tower, kicking cats out left and right. I don't
Guy's
take
normal
them
for
out.
like 20 minutes and then he just like completely freaks out.
Once more, you all find yourselves in an extra-dimensional space inside of an extra-dimensional space inside of an extra-dimensional space after defeating the demonic. Which one was this? Rumormonger?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Or mugger.
And find yourselves on what appears to be an island. Behind you, a stout, thick wooden tower rising off kind of into the distance above you, not really able to make out where it ends. Before you, you found what appears to be some sort of meditation spot, along with a relic of Beldrin. One of the 3 pieces of the key to the arcane lock behind which you believe Olansa Terramore, the Grey Queen herself, resides. With this final piece, you are set to make your final ascent. But there may be a moment here. After the waves of ink-like tentacles subsides and you find yourself on this grassy outcropping, maybe a peace, a calm that you have not known in some time kind of descends over the space. This area seemed to have been a place specifically designed for meditation, stillness, for thought, and contemplation. Is there anything you all would like to do before heading back into the tower?
I can't remember if we healed or rested or not.
I still have hit point damage on my sheet.
Yeah, I have a ton.
Same.
I think we did a little bit of kind of talking about like what was next and sort of figuring out our confused situations, but we broke from there. So probably some seaside treating wounds.
Yeah, put your damage in the Discord chat.
I just need 20 minutes and I'll be at full.
EG out here making me do math.
Sorry.
This is like the real ocean. Like this is like the, as far as we know, like the actual for real ocean we're next to.
If you look out around you, there's about a 10-foot drop from the kind of grassy surface of this outcropping to the waves below. You can hear, and if you kind of lean over, see the waves lapping against the stony outcropping. And as you look out beyond, towards the horizon, it is just gently rippling water as far as you can see.
I think we'll head back inside pretty much after the time it takes for us to get rested. I think Kashak at the very least is still very mission focused. You know, the confusion maybe set him back, but you know, we don't get like great resolution from these fights. You know what I mean? Like we're going to these demiplanes and then we kill the thing and then we're like ported into another. Like it never really stops in these combats. You know, it's like we just sort of shunted it back into Terramore Tower. Like I would imagine the adrenaline doesn't come down like it maybe does for other like dungeons we go through or other, you know, encounters we've had that have been similar to this is the wrong term because nothing is similar to this, but close to this kind of pacing.
How long, Ben, do you think it will take here?
I rolled natural 1, which is the only way I can fail at this point, so it's going to take a little longer and I can pull some more.
Maybe a little shaky
It's
with
going to take
those,
a while, actually.
bandage scissors as you clean up some wounds.
Yeah, I mean, I needed 240. Turtles needed 161. So. It's looking like 2+ hours, right, Ben? Am I crazy?
Hold on, I'm playing Mathfinder right now.
Who's gonna save Ben from being the medicine monkey in Midspeaker. Which one of us is going to rescue him from his prison that he's built of his own volition here?
Constructed brick by brick with his own two hands.
I figured Dr. Forsyth would come back.
Oh, that'd be a good plot point.
Hmm.
Oh, that'd be kind of wild, actually.
Dr. Forsyth, if you remember, did come back.
Oh yeah.
Just currently a little birdie
Keeps coming
bird.
back. There's always been a Dr. Forsyth in these parts.
7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 and then plus. Oh no, I'm actually full on focus points. So it's 10-minute increments. So it's an hour 40.
An hour 40.
It's 100 minutes.
Is there anything the rest of you are doing during this 2-hour stretch, 2.5-hour stretch here, as Fearon goes back and forth between the lot of you?
You know, there is one thing. I think that one piece of this that Kashak might be doing is really taking extremely firm inventory, not only of his own belongings, like sharpening arrowheads or looking over his materials, but also what we have on us. And I think that he's reminded, much like I was recently, about 3 Type 8 Spell Strike arrows that have been sitting in the bottom of his wallet
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
since the beginning of time.
Mm.
Does help to go through your character sheets and see what kind of bits and bobs you may have.
That I picked out because I looked back at our loot sheet from like 6 months ago and forgot to put it on my own character sheet.
For those of you who like to save consumables, just in case you may need them, you're not going to have many opportunities to use them for long.
Remember that time we bought all the scrolls in Absalom?
Every scroll there is. You know, we're much more likely to cast a scroll spell at Alonso Terra more than we are to throw 500 gold pieces at her head. So, the spell strike ammunition, I think we had kind of house ruled it that like someone else could fill an 8th level spell into this ammunition and it would kind of stick around. I don't know when our next like resting period is, but I don't know, Weaver. We could cook something cool up with putting an 8th rank spell into an arrow for me to fire.
Yeah. What are these called again? Spell strike arrows?
Spell strike ammunition. Um, Yeah, it's essentially like just my whole turn to activate it with 2 actions and then to fire it. But we can figure it out sort of later as we need to. I just wanted to call attention to it.
As Fearon finishes up with the mending, you all turn to the wooden doors in the tower behind you. And you open them to see the spiral staircase leading upwards into darkness. Kashak, you had up first.
Yeah, let's do a perception check just to cross T's and dot I's, shall we? That's a 44 up the spooky spiral staircase.
44. As far as you can tell, there are no sounds, save for the ambiance of the waves around you. You don't notice any traps, nothing sticking out as dangerous to you in the moment.
Cool. Yeah, he'll turn to his friends. Is everyone ready to get moving again?
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Back up the tower, Kashak will go.
Taking these steps, sometimes maybe 2 at a time, kind of in your anxiety to push forward. And at some point you notice the steps change from this old creaking wood to cold stone, the walls mimicking the transition. And then up ahead, light seems to emanate, and you step out into that uh, step out into that chamber that seems to be made of glass. And instead of this thick black ink surrounding you, sounds and pressure of whirring machinery, cogs somewhere in the depths. You see clear blue water.
Oh.
Hints of fish swimming further off in the distance. You may continue forward. As you pass between the cracked glass faces of Alonsa Terramar, you do pass two withered trees stuck
Excuse you.
in the stone
Excuse you.
ground.
Read the note. Read the note written in the room.
Read the
Not
note.
withered trees.
Just say godlike trees.
Hoddle-like trees? Is that what that?
My GM's the worst.
Some kind of ancient rune. Odd-like trees.
Though I do appreciate leaving notes for me on the map about your astounding wood. If you read the Protector Tree spell,
Oh yeah.
it has a duration of
you're
1 minute, my
correct.
friend. And so thusly,
Yeah.
you pass withered trees. Though godlike they may have once been, their magic having subsided.
As we go
Wonder
past
more
this
where that
window,
came from.
as we go past this window, we'll need to be hidden again from these devils or
Oh
demons.
God, that's right.
We'll need some other methods of obscuring ourselves.
I have no way of going invisible.
If you guys give me 10 minutes, I can prepare an invisibility spear spell.
Ooh.
But the only thing is, I don't know if these creatures. Actually, we would like to recall knowledge because we have fought these before. If they had true sight,
I think we did this already, didn't we?
I mean, we walked past them invisibly. It's not a
Oh,
bad
that's
idea.
right. That's
but
right.
We've already. If that's true, fuck. You know?
Oh, yeah, they just watched us walk by. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's too bad we don't have 10 minutes to
Invisibility
spare, but yeah.
spear is perfect.
Okay. 10 minutes pass by. Weaver does some meditating with his spell book, and he uses his last spell slot, to, 5th level spell slot, to prepare invisibility sphere. And he will, if everyone's ready, which Weaver is not, he's not in the group. Now he is.
You use your last 5th level spell slot, right?
Yeah,
Not
I know. I
last-
got a little scared there.
Okay.
Yeah, this 5th level. But-
Not your last spell slot.
So
no.
I'm running a little low.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here first, and then we can talk about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Weaver will suggest moving up to the door.
It's a 30-foot emanation, but it targets you and up to 5 willing creatures?
Yeah.
Oh, as long as the targets remain within the emanation. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have to move as like a group together.
In the next room, you see the back of the head of a black marble statue of Alonsa looking out over a wall, an immense wall of books that some of you may know to be filled with secrets.
Right.
And then beyond, the antechamber leading to the main hall. This window, as mentioned, being open to the outside, past which Shemhazian or Shemhazians fly in their scouting patrol. Do you all move past into the library?
Yes.
Okay, show me on the map where you're going.
We kind of have to move as like a pod, but we.
By the way, the spell is shared invisibility due to the
Oh, thank you.
yeah, and this is third rank, not fifth rank. My apologies, which is fine with me.
Oh, nice.
For that, honestly. It does only last for 10 minutes, which is more than enough time. So Weaver casts it. We go up to the door. We have 10 minutes.
And I think some combination of hands on shoulders gets you through the room pretty quickly. Back into the main hallway. I'll remind you, you do see the giant metallic skeleton
Yeah.
of this construct, now
that
devoid
thing is
of its
still here.
magical energy.
You know, there is one other thing we still need to do.
What's that?
There's, we could, if we're feeling like we need some more stuff. I'm just bringing this idea back of, See where I'm pinging, Jack?
I knew before you even said it. It wasn't for me that I was asking. I knew. Could be some cool stuff in there. Maybe there's some secret stuff. Stuff I'd never know about.
There are 3 holes in the doorway to the east. One matching that of a horn, one matching that of a candle, and one matching that of a shield. You now believe that you have the 3 relics of Beldrin's personal property that still holds some sway over the tower against Alonsa's influence with the cane. Enough that it can break through the seal on the door to what would have been Beldrin's sanctum, certainly now co-opted by Alonsa herself.
Do we have any idea what might be behind this western door?
You have not checked.
Is that worth checking, you think? Or should we just say, no, we know
Definitely worth
something
checking.
important? Yeah, I think
would
so
think,
too.
I would think so.
It's a good memory, Fearin. I forgot to check that door. We can go take a look.
Hey, did you guys see that door over there? Maybe we should go check that.
What'd you say?
There's a door over here that we need
Guys,
to
I found this
check.
door. You should check it out.
By God,
Oh,
it's a great idea.
This is
We
crazy.
have
Every
found a
time.
door over here.
Why didn't
There's
I
a
think of
door?
this door over
Where's
here
the
that we should
door?
check?
You open the door, and Mona turns around across the cat. Is there a wall there?
I think
There
there
is
There's
is.
a
no
wall
wall.
there.
Oh, it's under his name tag for me, so never mind.
Is it like a kiosk? Like a
Yeah, he's got a
like a
little
wall.
Like a counter.
A little
great
window
idea,
service.
Jack.
Little half wall.
A little side
Half
window
wall.
opens up. It's like, did you guys know there's a door there?
Mona's like
Yes.
cleaning a glass. Like, what do you have?
I see you mean to make your way outside of the tower.
What?
This door leads outside of the tower.
Where?
Why, it is, I
What
suppose,
door?
not from this angle, but from the other, the front door.
Oh,
Oh, is this how we came in? What?
No, we didn't. We definitely did not come in the front door.
Yeah, okay.
so is there anything on the other side of it?
Yes.
Is it the whole rest of the world? Is that what's on the
Yeah,
outside of this store?
Amongst many other things.
Other things besides the rest of the world.
Yes,
Can you tell us what those other things are?
I could.
And
Guys,
will
did
you?
you see that door back there?
How familiar are you with planar theology?
More than I was 6 months ago.
Far too much.
Far more than I ever anticipated.
No, I think most pertinent to you would be the some 200 Absolonian guards posted at the gates.
What do we think? Skippable? A skippable cutscene, I think, maybe.
You know, I don't think there's actually a door here. There's no door.
It would be insane to have a door here. It would be ridiculous.
That'd be a crazy choice to have a door here. Yeah, Weaver, that was a crazy idea to suggest putting a door there.
It was Twinkle Toes' idea, actually.
Twinkle Toes, crazy idea.
Sorry. Sorry.
Mona,
That's on
Thank
me.
you for your help. You've earned yourself another day of being our friend.
I aim to serve.
And I aim at you. I mean,
Well, you said you're a goal as well.
Here, let me just make
Um,
that door a little more obvious for everybody.
Should we have the rest conversation?
we should have it probably. I have so many scrolls still. I'm not really too worried about it. I may just turn into a heal bot at some point.
How many of your scrolls are Protector Tree?
I think I have at least 4. Yeah, I have 5 because I have 1 in my hand still. So I have 5 protector trees, lots of other heal
One in my
scrolls.
hand still.
So I may just become a heal bot because I don't have
Yeah.
a ton of other useful spells left, but
The
I
rest.
can
Yeah,
I can go. I can go.
you could go. Okay, Weaver, what
Yeah.
do you think?
I have been conserving my hard hitting spells, so I think I have a good amount of like 8th rank and higher spells that I
Yeah.
feel like I'm not going to be absolutely useless, and I have a ton of scrolls similar to Fearin,
Yeah,
where
If
I
we're
can-
talking about high level spells, I only have 1 spell slot above 8th rank and then 2 7th level slots left. So I don't. I there will quickly become a point where I'm just a heal bot.
I think we might just. I mean, we don't know nearly anything about what we're walking into, so there's just as equally likely of a world where that's forced upon you from circumstance
Yeah.
as it is forced
Yeah,
from your
yeah.
spell slots. So I think, yeah, we're probably fine. Emily Grace, I know for TT and Kashak, it's kind of just go until the spellcasters tell us to sleep. So do you
Yeah.
still feel the same way?
Yes.
Before we go in, Kashak Twinkletoes, please come here. And I'm going to cast.
Oh, are we doing a secret? Are we doing a secret from Weaver?
Yeah, don't tell Weaver that there was actually a door there. We just didn't want him to be embarrassed that we didn't want to go in there. Just don't tell him that. I'm going to cast 6th rank Mountain Resilience and 6th rank Heroism onto Kashak and Twinkletoes. So you both get both spells.
But thank you
I
so much.
will also cast See the Unseen on myself, just in case.
So I do want to remind everyone we have this Foresight spell, which is pretty good. This Scroll of Foresight. I was trying to figure out who to cast it on because
Well, so it is good, but like, what will it change?
it's good. I mean, you for an hour you get a reaction that basically grants you either a fortune like trait
Oh,
or any.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of scrying. I'm sorry. You're right. This is something different.
Yeah. Yeah, so to remind everyone, Foresight, you gain a 6th sense that warns you of danger that might befall the target of the spell. You choose a creature. If you choose a creature other than yourself as the target, you create a psychic link through which you can inform the target of danger. This link is a mental effect. Due to the amount of information the spell requires you to process, you can't have more than one foresight spell effect at a time. Casting another foresight ends the previous foresight. That's not going to matter here. You get a +2 status bonus to initiative rolls, and you're not off guard against undetected creatures when flanked. That's big. And then you also gain the following reaction, which is the target of foresight defends against a hostile creature or other danger. The hostile creature or danger forces the target to roll a dice saving throw. For example, the target rolls twice and uses the higher result. So that's the fortune trait. But if the hostile creature or danger is rolling against the target, like an attack roll or skill check, the hostile creature or danger rolls twice and uses the lower result.
Nice.
And then the spell gains a misfortune trait. And as far as I'm reading this correctly, the spell doesn't end once you use this reaction. So you can keep using this reaction. So it's a pretty fantastic
Mhm.
9/3 spell, but only one of us gets the benefit of it. Weaver, I'm going to argue here, shouldn't take this because my my spell reflecting and my counter spelling requires me to use reaction. So my reaction's already being used up every round. So if anyone else of the three of you wants to bid for this spell for these effects, be my guest.
What is the name of the spell again?
Foresight.
Foresight.
Yeah.
+2 status bonus to initiative rolls is very good.
Not being off guard against undetected
Not being off guard
or
on
when
undetected
flanked.
creatures. There's an argument for Fearin here. Or Twinkle Toes. I think it's Fearin or Twinkle Toes.
Yeah. I tend
Ben, you're
to
muted.
fall victim to fortitude saves.
Oops.
a lot.
I think it's either Kashak or Twinkle Toes. Just
If
trying
it's
to
that, it's Twinkle
maximize
Toes.
reaction.
Yeah, I hear you, but I just don't run into as many problems like this. I have
Then
so
then
many.
it's Twinkle Toes.
Yeah.
Dope. Foresight
Okay.
me, baby.
So Weaver will take out the scroll, cast Foresight on Twinkle Toes, which will last for 1 hour.
And our
Meow.
it's cool.
Well, I'm also putting unfettered movement on myself.
Okay.
And then I also have an Eye of Apprehension affixed. Wait, is this? Yeah, affixed to my armor.
Okay.
Oh, I have a potion of invisibility.
Well, before you do that, Fearin, I also have 2 spells of disappearance that I wanted to use right now for this.
No, I do not
Logic
want to be
illusion.
disappeared. No, no, no.
Okay. Would anyone else like to be disappeared? Because I think I'm going to cast one on myself, and then someone else can gain like the best invisibility spell in the game.
Anyone?
Twinkle Toes, Kashak.
I'm sorry.
Twinkle Toes tends to die more often when I'm invisible.
Yeah.
So Twinkle Toes is going to be the most hard-hitting, foresighted character right now.
I mean, yeah, we've run solo frontline for enough time that that makes some sense because we've seen what happens when 3 of us are untargetable, and when it's we don't put enough defenses on our single front line.
Then I
Okay.
die.
So I'll cast Disappearance as well on Twinkle Toes, and I'll also cast it on myself. And those are 2 8th rank spells that just get used up.
Wow. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I've been saving these 2 for a while. Okay.
Kashak has the horn, and I think that Fearin has the other 2, the shield and the candle, right?
Uh-oh.
So says the loot sheet.
They're not on my sheet.
I'm trusting the loot sheet.
I think Fearin is also holding the scroll of revival, because that is a divine spell, which Weaver can cast, but it'll use up an extra action to use it. But I think Fearin having it would be a lot better.
I have the moment of renewal and revival, right? I have both of those.
Yes, I would. Yeah, I would argue he should have both.
Oh, those are the two that we got. The other place. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just now. Yeah. Cool.
And then I don't have the Beldrin's stuff on my sheet. Do I care about either of these?
The Candle of Invocation you might, but I think it's more of a downtime thing.
It's when you're doing your daily preparations.
Yeah, okay, so it's not relevant right now.
Get 2 additional spell slots per day, each at half the highest spell slot they possess, which would be 5th.
I mean, it's a great item, but
One thing I will finally remind you of. Weaver currently holds on to the Radiant Spark.
Oh yeah.
This would be the item that you all spent a great deal of time reclaiming from Karnas's ruins in order to strip the divine energies from Alonsa when she becomes weakened enough. So as a reminder, as an interact action, you can attempt to bind a creature. This will become relevant as Alonsa gets weaker and weaker. And you will eventually need to remove the divine spark that she has been given from Norgorber.
are we ready?
Thought I was.
Oh god.
I'm gonna
Anything
throw up.
else?
Oh man, I don't know.
Does anyone do anything? Say anything? As you're standing there, Kashak is looking down at the horn, Fearin, the shield, and the candle in your hands. The stone door almost beckoning you to place these objects into them.
Whatever happens on the other side of that door, I am so grateful to have known each of you. This has been the most trying thing I've ever done in my extended life. And I am only here because of you all. I am honored to be considered your friend and to be friends with you all.
I've only known you guys for a short amount of time, and even in the back of my head, it feels like I'm just a fill-in for someone who was much closer to you three. I still view you guys as valuable companions, and I'm grateful for this chance to have adventured with you.
I don't know what to say. Let's kick some fucking ass.
Jock doesn't say anything. He just gives Fearin a great hug and then kneels on one knee to be level with Weaver and Twinkletoes and hugs each of them in turn as well.
Aaron puts the shield and candle into the slot.
And then the Horn of the Archon slides into the final space.
There is a smell of ozone as buzzing energies begin to emanate from the door, the low drone of power arcing through it. Flecks of dust begin to flake off of the surface as slowly the doors swing out towards you. And almost immediately, you feel the pressure of a presence beyond. Maybe Kashak, as this happens, you're beginning to stand up and you have to take a moment to reassert yourself, standing from the hug, as an almost physical weight presses down against you, emanating from the doorway. And beyond, I think to essentially nobody's surprise, is the chamber the staircase.
Oh my god.
There was a part of me that was like, should we save our spells until we actually fucking know it instead of this door?
Oh god. Fucking Paizo.
Alright, let's do it.
We run up.
Yep.
We crest through this magic door and this staircase kind of looms ahead of us, but easily kind of walking.
Weaver, you
Straight
running out
upward.
front?
No, I was following the two headliners.
Fearin, you running out front?
Absolutely me in front. Absolutely me in front.
Yeah, it's Kashak then Firin. That's been our typical party order.
Kashak, the moment you place your foot on that first step,
Ah,
blackness surrounds all of you. And unlike previously, where you felt yourself wrenching forward through space, it's like you step and blink your eyes, and you're almost like awakening from a deep sleep. As you feel groggy, your head slowly clearing, kind of blinking sleep from your eyes, and as you do so, a dull, pale purple light begins to outline the details of the space around you. As you adjust, as you gaze forward, that pressure, that presence looks down upon you from its throne.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
lousy cats.
Alonsa Terramore sits upon her throne, looking out over you as you stare up at her. You are fools for coming to me in my seat of power. It would have been better for each of you had you left Absalom well and truly alone in these past few months. Choice after choice after choice, bearing secret upon secret with you. You have attempted, time and again, to interrupt Norgorber's design. I cannot fault you for this. You have been quite useful. But your utility has come to its natural conclusion. She stands and draws a finger out, just a single line in the air. There's a vacuum as air is ripped out. And in that space, a long cane emerges from blackness beyond. She grasps it and arcs of purple electricity begin writhing off of it into the ground, into her arm, as she levels it in your direction. The final loose ends tie up. You failed from the moment the council voted and Norgorber invested me with this gift. The die is cast and the deed is done. You are nothing. The only thing that remains for you is to whisper my name into the dark as you die. You are but corpses to be tossed into the gutter and sea. Bricks upon which I will raise my throne. I would like each of you to roll initiative.
Wow.
God.
Wowie zowie.
I'm using my Eye of Apprehension. I roll twice, take the better.
Solid.
Everybody should take a +2 from Scout's Warning.
Oh, glad I got to roll twice.
Oh, what kind of bonus is that?
It's a circumstance that will stack with your foresight.
Dope.
Kashak.
Nice. Okay.
Kashak.
We're talking about a 46.
Biren.
54.
Weaver.
49.
Winkletos.
41.
Sorry, 48. I lied to you.
Unacceptable.
In the last combat, no less. May I also attempt a demoralize action with my battle cry feature?
Oh, you may. As is your right due to the feature that you have taken.
How is a 35? Sorry I wasted everyone's time. Let's move on.
You actually frightened yourself one.
Mhm.
Let's see. I did not. Alonso whips the cane in front of her in a horizontal arc, and 4 more of these rents in reality appear. Limbs and tentacles begin to climb out and press the tears in the fabric of reality open. And stepping forth are what should be at this point some fairly familiar faces. That's not what I meant. You can see them, they're on their own layer.
Friggin' Daemons.
Which ones were
Apologies.
these?
Are these the Astra Daemons?
They
Am I
are
right? Am I wrong?
indeed
I think they're the
Astra
Astra
Daemons.
Daemons, yeah.
Yeah.
They
those
are
nasty
the
ones.
Astromat Daemons. Etherin, you are up.
Okay. From my previous knowledge, Firen would remember that Astra Daemon's save order is from lowest to highest will save, fortitude save, reflex save. They have no resistances, they're immune to death effects. Don't get grabbed by them or your soul will be sucked. That's what my note says.
Wow, that's a remarkable note keeping you have about these Astra Daemons.
He control F'd Astrodamon in his
I'm
Google Doc.
genuinely impressed.
All right, I'm up first. Oh God. Okay. She just summons that. I'm gonna send up a pair of Cernunnos. First thing I'm gonna do. Some extra protection. I think I critically succeed. I get some temporary.
Hey!
Nice.
I'm then gonna cast Protector Tree and put it near us, I think. Just in case they go first. Put one right here.
Right
And then
there.
as a free action, I will draw a scroll into my hand, and that's my turn.
Wanted it here.
One up.
One up.
No, actually, let's keep it there. Yeah, just touch
That's
it.
fine. That's fine.
Okay. It has how much health?
50.
50. Alright, Ben, you now have control and can update it as you see fit. After Farron is Kashak.
With a free action, Kashak will hunt the two Astrodemons closest to us. That will enable only Twinkletoes to have the ability to hunt that target. Kashak will then drop Sheethra in the 10x10 that is directly on top of himself in the tree
Sure.
with his first action. With a second action, I will enter point blank stance, and with a third action, I will loose an arrow at the right punted Astrodemon.
Sure.
Does a 50 hit?
A 50 does hit.
To target. 45 total points of damage.
What types?
This is piercing, precision piercing, electricity in a small amount, force in a small amount, and spirit in a small amount. I have to assume these creatures are unholy. Is that a fair assumption? No, that's not a fair assumption. Probably not. Are these creatures unholy by chance?
Would it make a
I
difference?
don't have that in my mind.
Yeah, it's an extra D4 damage from the bow against unholy creatures.
Go ahead and roll it. I'll let you know if you find out later.
Extra 3 spirit damage against unholy creatures.
Alright.
That is my whole turn.
Don't you have a quick shot for something? Or a quickened action for something?
It's for my claw strikes.
It's for the claw strike, excuse me. It's been so long since we played this, I don't know what any of you guys do.
Yeah, it's for my claws.
The
Thank you for checking.
claw.
And I think I think Kashak is just as businesslike with this set of movements as I was with this turn. It's just like square shoulders, drop creature, pull back bow, loose arrow, and then on to the next thing.
Back to basics for Kashak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another day at the office.
Alright. Alonso takes a step forward to here. And then disappears.
I have the unseen cast on myself already. unless this is maybe disappearance or she's gone from the room. I should be able to pierce through illusions and find invisible creatures and spirits.
Okay. Is there any role associated with that?
Nope.
Okay. You do not see her.
Okay.
Just a point of order as well. True perception within 60 feet, there is a secret counteract check that needs to go on, but that's within 60 feet, and that's farther away than she was already. Yeah, she was farther away than that to start, so. True Sight rolls a secret counteract check against any illusion, morph, or polymorph effect in the area, but only for the purpose of determining whether I see through it. So, if either any of those apply to her within 60 feet of me.
Okay. Next up is... Oh, I'm sorry. It should have been Weaver and then Kashak. Weaver, you got a 49 on initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have been Weaver and then Kashak, so we'll do Weaver here.
Since the big bad is gone, I'm gonna change it up.
Well, why don't we do this? We will walk back that turn on my part. It's the final battle. We want to get everything right.
So okay, thank you for that. And since Alonso's still there, my original turn was gonna start it off with a big bang of casting Cataclysm right on Alonso.
And Fairy Fire, right? You're always going to cast Fairy Fire on her.
Only when I have.
I think the remaster gives Cataclysm an automatic carry.
An automatic Fairy Fire. Yeah, you're so right.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah,
reading
yeah.
on errata. Yeah, it's good.
They added a bullet point.
The last line of the spell, it's easy to miss.
You blow up the earth, and also invisible creatures have a halo around.
That is
all.
the most cataclysmic thing that can happen to you.
But yeah, Weaver, no one can see him, but he's calling upon his most highest ranked spell to call upon the world-ending cataclysm. Basically acid damage, bludgeoning, cold, electricity, fire. This is gonna be a reflex save from everyone within 60 feet of Alonso, which is
Allow me to use my first two actions to roll every dice in the game. Every die in the game. Radius 60 foot.
yeah.
Looks a little something like this.
I just nuke the crap out of this whole room.
You also treat the resistances of creatures in the area as 10 lower for the purposes of the damage of this spell? What?
True.
I was getting to that.
facts.
It
True
was very,
facts.
very great.
Sorry to steal your thunder. That's crazy, bro.
Alright.
Oh, that spell's fucking bonkers.
Alright. Alright. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Let's start with the Aster Demons.
Is there any reason Dan shouldn't just roll all his d10s?
Dan absolutely should just do that.
Okay.
And then have the list ready. What's your DC?
15d10. DC is 45. Okay. The way I would do it is the first two results are, or the first three results are acid, the next three is bludgeoning, the next three is cold, the next three electricity, and the final three fire. If they have certain weaknesses to any type.
Okay.
Why are you only rolling 15?
It's only 5 types of damage for this spell. So Bludgeoning is listed 3 times in case someone's flying versus someone in the water versus someone.
I see.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
are you-
wait.
Okay. I trust you. Is it not 21 d10, but 9 of them are bludgeoning?
I think you might be right, actually.
Okay. Flesh dissolving acid rains down, dealing 3d10 acid damage. A roaring earthquake shakes and bludgeons creatures on the ground, dealing 3d10 bludgeoning damage. A blast of freezing wind deals 3d10 cold damage. Incredible lightning flashes the area, dealing 3d10 electricity damage. Beating winds churn across the sky, dealing 3d10 bludgeoning damage to creatures flying in the area. An instant tsunami sweeps over creatures in the area, dealing 3d10 bludgeoning damage, doubled for creatures swimming in the area. A massive wildfire burns in a sudden inferno, dealing 3d10 fire damage. So I'm reading that as 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21d10, right?
But I think Dan's a little bit right in that a creature couldn't be both on the ground and flying in the area. So it's
Right,
probably
18.
18.
Okay, so I'll roll an extra 3d10.
Okay.
Uh,
But the tsunami does come regardless.
Yeah.
it's
These guys are swimming in the air, right? So
Yeah.
swimming
Yeah.
in the air while on the ground.
that.
The Astrodaemons in order are regular pass, regular fail, regular pass, regular success. Alonso rolled a 60 on her reflex check.
Whoa!
That's insane.
Oh yeah, that fight.
Oh, yeah, 111 damage total. If there's any resistance in play, it goes down by 10.
But that still sweeps across the Astrodaemons. Flame, freezing wind, slamming water, earthquake, rumbling, lightning and acid rain washes across these creatures. And you still rock out a total of 222. Yeah, it's a lot.
I just did the math. Yeah. A cool 276 damage from a 2-action spell.
Peter wipes the sweat off his brow and then it's his third action to pull out a scroll. No,
Weaver and Fearon are equivalent 20th level casters. I summoned a tree. He made the world end.
Gotta join the Pathfinder Society.
Third action for Weaver.
Pulls out a scroll.
Scroll.
No, it's third. Yeah.
It is at this point that Alonsa steps forward. Disappears. Next up would be Twinkle-Toes.
Okay. Well, I guess it's time to get in there. Hey. Alright. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh wait, hold on. I need to make an impression first.
Right.
I'm gonna do a backflip. Sorry.
Are there any non-navigable spots on this map, Will?
Non-navigable. Great question.
Like, are there any places we can't go? I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah. So you're kind of
Like,
on
do I
this
see some
top level.
stairs. Is this glass? Like, I don't know
That's
what's happening.
light reflecting in from the stained glass above you.
Yeah.
You're on this main rise here. The only higher section is going to be these 2 stairs up to the throne. This is a total of 10 feet off of this level here. And then it goes down from these stairs on the side, 15 feet down to this layer here, and then outside of that is essentially impassable. There seems to be just kind of like shadowy stuff beyond the level below you in the distance. Does that kind of help? Are you able to delineate where the
Yes.
platforms?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Certainly
52
welcome to fly.
acrobatic performance.
Acrobatic performance 52. That is a regular success against, it is definitely a success against the DC of your standard DC of your level. Pretty sure that's how that works now.
Will DC?
That's only if you're doing a fascinating performance on somebody. If you're just trying to do the check to gain panache, it's against the standard DC by
Class
level.
Cool. Okay. First action, acrobatic performance. Second action, popping up to there by flight. Third action, perfect finisher. That's a 47 to hit.
47 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That damage is incorrect.
It is. So how much is that? 29?
One second. No,
Yes.
that damage is incorrect.
Incorrect.
It's not correct. This is a finisher. Finisher with Brilliant Rapier and 100 targets. 58 points of damage.
Okay. And what types are that? Is it,
I'm using my Brilliant Rapier, so it's holy. Or
It'd be spirit, right?
Spirit.
'Cause it's an unremastered item that gives
Spirit
versatility,
/
good,
vitality.
positive. Yeah.
yeah. And the... Yeah, Spirit and Vitality, and the remastered Brilliant rune that's on it lets you deal an additional amount of either fire, Spirit to Fiends, Vitality to Undead.
Yeah, it's not an option. It's just
Yeah.
fire as
Yes.
well as.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Oh, yeah, this guy's looking pretty beat up now at this point.
With my final action, I will pop back to, let's see. Here.
Okay.
Pulling a quick little skeezy Dan.
What the?
That is an old reference.
As a reminder, you are like you have the effects of disappearance. That's what it says.
Oh, true.
What does disappearance do?
It's like super invisibility.
Un-
Target becomes
untargetable.
invisible, but not merely the vision. Invisibility granted by disappearance applies to all precise sentences. It's still possible to find the target by seeking using various senses, looking for disturbed dust, hearing gaps in the sound spectrum, finding some other way to discover the presence of a creature that is
So, my performance check probably wouldn't have worked then. Because nobody can see me. So, can I have rerouted that to have been moved, tumble through, perfect finisher, get the flick away?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I don't think I can see her either, even though I've seen the unseen on. I think disappearance is like a level above. I think.
The way that Dan's always described disappearance is that not even God himself could see someone under the effects of that spell.
Although it does just say you become invisible, but it's like other things also happen. So maybe I can still see you.
Yeah, this
I
is
think I
only
can.
to
I mean, if
to
see the unseen,
senses, physical senses. Any kind of magical means to overcome invisibility would still apply.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I could still see Twinkle Toes if I beat the
Correct.
concealment check. Or the
So you could be performing for Fearing, theoretically.
I don't want to bog this down too much.
Mhm.
I think everything kind of ends up working out in the wash. This creature will slide on up here. And we'll take a swing at Sheether. Does a 51 hit against Sheethra?
Be a critical hit.
It's a critical.
However, the protector tree is going to get a little bit involved here.
Yeah.
Whenever an adjacent ally to the tree is hit by a strike, the tree interposes and
God,
takes
trees
damage.
were-
Pseudo Wudo! Ha!
It's going to be 40 points of piercing damage.
0 points of piercing damage.
Uh,
I heard.
gonna get a little weird here. 1 second.
Are you dealing spirit damage to a tree?
Okay, no. It still clarifies that the creature is hit by the attack. The tree is just the one taking the damage.
You're dealing spirit damage to a tree, aren't you, Squidward?
No. What I need you to do.
Oh, for the grab.
Is roll me. No, I roll a. I'm trying to look up several different things at once.
Is he trying to rend my soul from my body or whatever?
The tree is going to take an additional 5 points of void damage
Okay. So that's 45 total points of damage.
as the tree is
The tree
exposed
goes to the void.
directly to the void. Yes. And then it will use its third action to, oh gosh, attempt a grab.
On the tree.
On Sheethra. Good try. So this is going to be an athletics against your fortitude DC.
Okay.
My athletics is that number. Okay. That is going to be a 48 against your fortitude.
Critical success.
So Sheethra becomes restrained by this Astrodaemon.
Okay.
What do we do next? This creature. This creature. Weaver, are you also currently still disappearanced?
Yes.
This creature will fly down to here. With like a swing on Kashak with its jowls. Kashak, that is a 51 to hit.
That's a hit.
That will be 20 points of piercing damage.
5 of
Reduced
that
by-
is taken by the tree. The tree is destroyed.
And then my mountain's resilience reduces that by 10 as well, so that's like only 5 damage.
Whoops.
So I'll go down to only 19 minutes of
You can take 9 points of void damage.
Whatever.
Oh, I think void damage is one of.
Oh, it is. So 9 reduced by 7.
Oh,
2?
you know what? The tree should have. Yeah, void damage is one of them. So yeah, reduced by 7.
Shock, do you still take 2 points of void damage?
I do. I take 5 piercing, whatever, and then 2 void damage.
Please roll me a fortitude save.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Fortitude save, that is a 43.
Feel alright. Once again, it will try to grab you with its third action.
Gang, do we know what that fortitude save is all about?
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember what that is.
For it not being good.
It's definitely bad. Yeah.
Nothing about these creatures is good.
It's a 39 against your fortitude DC.
That is a success. Oh, nope, sorry, that is a failure.
Failure.
DC.
So it does not
Failure.
grab you.
Is it 39, correct? That's what I heard.
39.
39. No.
This creature will fly down to here.
Bruh.
None of you moved? I don't know.
Bruh.
Except for those, but she went
Put
kind
up,
of back
put
to
up
the same spot.
3 to 4 more protector trees.
This creature is going to attempt to bite Viren. Viren has a 38 to hit.
To miss.
Okay. Third action, it will attempt to. What do we think here? I think we're going to try to claw you.
Hello, that clown.
Not claw.
Oof, natural 1.
Yeah!
Nothing from him. And then this last Pastor Hammond has just enough play here. Exactly enough movement speed to get within 10 feet of Sheethra in one action.
Yep. Yep.
Little same song, same dance, huh?
Yeah.
Though Sheethra is immobilized at the moment. So there's a 49.
That is a critical hit. It was correct to say Sheethra took no damage from the first thing hitting her, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
No damage.
You said that was a critical?
Critical hit.
Ooh, coming out. Very lucky on the rolls there. 28 points of piercing damage. She will, however, take 3 points of void damage, and I do need a fortitude save from Sheethra.
That'll be 0
No
of void
points
damage.
of void damage.
I'll need to take any fortitude save from Sheethra. Third action, it will try to swipe Anya with the claws.
That was a great.
It's a fantastic feat.
37 to hit with claws.
Oh, that's a hit. AC 36.
Hits.
Yeah, Sheethra stopped scaling levels ago.
Unfortunate. We're looking at 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
13 points of void damage.
13. Okay, so that we were just 6, but I will need that.
I will need a fortitude save. Fortitude saving throw.
That's the fifth 9 I have rolled on the dice for a 39.
39, you feel fine.
That's what they always said in grade school.
And that brings us to the
And they were
end
teaching the number 39.
of round 1. We'll start the top of round 2 just after the short break. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We'll be back at 8. We'll call it 45 Eastern Standard. Be back in just a little bit. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody. Top of round 2. Fearin, you're up.
Top of round 2?
Fearin.
Oh, top of round.
Fearin is going to. I don't remember if these things have attack of opportunity or not. Crap.
One way to find out.
No comment, buddy.
I think you mean reactive
Fearin's
strike,
going to-
big dog.
Yeah, they. I do know they don't have attack of opportunity. Actually, you're right. I do know they don't have that. Fearin's going to cast a spell from a scroll.
Okay.
Does that happen?
Good question. Fearin, does a 52 hit?
52 hits, does not crit.
Fearin, you take 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You take an additional amount of... One second. Uh, 18 points of precision damage.
Oh. Okay.
And... Oh gosh. And I need you to roll a d8.
Oh, right. Okay. 7.
7. You become slowed 1.
Whoa. So does that... The slowed start
No.
at the beginning of my turn?
It's when
Yeah.
you would regain actions, so it does not affect
Yeah,
you this
okay.
round.
This round, okay. For how long? Or do I not know?
You do not know.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. You may continue.
Okay, Fearin casts 6th level slow, targeting the 4 Astro Demons.
Okay.
I need a fortitude save from each of them.
Alright.
You slow me, I slow you!
I want to be very explicit. The Astrodaemon never moved.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, never made any movements.
Could be Alonso, whatever she's doing.
Fortitude save from each of them. Top to bottom, left to right. 45, 41,
Pass. Fail.
41, 41.
Wow.
41.
The first one is slowed 1 for 1 round. The rest are slowed 1 for 1 minute. So basically the rest of their lives.
Wow.
It's a bold assumption from Viren.
That's what I do. Could I feel where the attack came from? Like what direction it came from?
Would you like to roll a perception to seek?
I would like to roll a perception to seek, but I think I would be able to know without rolling anything what part of my body was just hit. Like, was my front hit, my back hit?
What happened to him?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a great question. It's a great question.
It was physical damage, so I would know where on my
What
body
is
was
physical
struck.
damage? Uh, I will say it did not come from the direction of the Astro Daemon.
Okay. So Fearin is like facing, into the room. He wasn't struck on his back.
I mean, so there's no facing in Pathfinder, right?
You
Right.
Um,
But like flavorfully, like where does he feel pain right now?
Right, and I'm saying there's no flavorful way to give that answer without giving you a mechanical advantage.
I think Fearin would have a mechanical advantage though, because he would know where he got hit.
But like, how does knowing where you got hit trend?
It would affect where I would look. If I get hit from behind, I'm going to seek behind me. If I got hit from my left, I'm going to seek to the left. If I got hit to the right, I'm going to seek to the right. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to seek with my final action, but the direction from where I got hit is where I would seek.
I step on a Lego piece, I'm not going to look up above me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. It wasn't to the east and it wasn't to the south.
Or was it? Okay.
Could we click something at home here and roll the perception, and then if it matters, we could talk about this more? If he just fucking completely flubs the seek, we could say he seeks somewhere, and then it doesn't go anywhere. But if he passes, we could decide where it's coming
Yeah.
from.
I mean, so
Kinda you secretly deciding what 10 by 10 he's looking for.
there's a lot going on.
Sure. I don't think it's unreasonable for me to ask where Fearin feels pain, like where he got struck.
Sure. I guess yeah. So your next action is to take the seek action.
That's what I want to do. Yeah.
Okay.
My first two actions would cast the spell from the scroll. I want to seek for my final action. Since Fearin clocks that it doesn't appear the Astro Daemon is the one who attacked him, so he wants to figure out what just happened.
I think it would be pretty reasonable for you to check this 10 by 10. Considering
Okay.
it
Right,
didn't
hear you.
Okay.
didn't come from the east and didn't come from the south. Like, I get what you're saying, but it's also possible for somebody to do something to your body while you're casting a spell, like in that action, and still not really know where it's coming from. You know what I mean?
It's even reasonable to say, like, if it wasn't the Astro Daemon that hit him, like, wouldn't you just look near you to
Right.
sort of, like, just from a survivalist perspective, like, what was that? What just, like, maybe you'd scan at the other Astro Daemons, but if you're looking intently, like, you know there's an invisible Alonso Daemon. Like, checking the 3 squares next to you wouldn't be unreasonable either.
Yeah, but there are 6 squares next to me that I could stand in.
Wasn't the South.
Wasn't the south. Is this going to be secret or am I rolling?
What's your perception?
Plus 35.
Remaster perception experience?
Yeah.
You believe that there is an unseen creature in this square.
Oh, like right in the middle of us. Okay, Fearon calls that out to everybody. I got hit from something, Kashak, right next to you. Twinkle Toes behind you.
Are you using the
To the
point out
left
action?
slightly. Fearon is using his words. He is not taking any mechanical action.
Okay. So then your friends will get no mechanical benefits from
Shock
that
hears,
information.
ah!
Talking is free. Fearon says that still.
Sure.
What about my true sight? Anything to discuss with that? Or I guess not. Super safe if see the unseen is not happening.
What's the specific effect called?
Yeah, it's true sight. Reminder: illusion, morph, or polymorph. I get a
Mhm.
secret counteract check.
You are unaware of anything standing next to you from just your
Not
vision
for
without
Shock by himself.
taking additional time to pick up any
Sure.
other information. Is that everything from Fearon?
Yes.
Weaver, it is your turn.
Weaver is going to well, he didn't get hit, and all he heard was a muffled from Fearon. So
That's not true. No. You don't get mechanical benefits, but Fearon said what he said.
Just drop a fireball in the middle of everybody and call it a day.
you're right. Yeah, Cataclysm again. Middle of
You would likely get all the enemies.
Hey, there are flying creatures now.
It's true.
No. Weaver is going to use the scroll in his hand and cast an 8th level Dissipate on the 4 Astradaemons. I'm going to need a fortitude save from all 4.
Okay. Fortitude. Top to bottom, left to right, we have a 35, a 34, a natural 20,
Oh my God.
and a 39. So that is a crit fail, a crit fail, a crit success, and a regular fail.
It's crazy damage.
55 points of damage.
Oof.
Oh. Oh.
So another casual 165 points of damage, or 265 points of damage. Wait. Okay. What else you got for me, Weaver?
Third action, he will cast his favorite focus spell, Projective Wards, and 5-foot emanation will go out, and he will free action sustain. Make it 10 feet.
All right. Next up is Kashak.
Hearing the frantic and unintelligible yelling of his friend Fearon, he will spend 2 actions to focus on through his bizarre crystalline eye and focus in his incandescent sight, which gives me the ability to see heat signatures.
Cool.
Within 30 feet, allows me to detect living creatures and warm objects, even in the dark. So any heat signatures that might be coming off of any undetected creatures might be at this point, precise sense for me.
Mm-hmm. It is a precise sense?
Heat sight precise sense for 1 minute.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Heat vision as a precise sense. It's easy to get around. So like the last line is warm objects block your heat sight even if they are transparent, such as hot water. So if you're behind like a geyser, I couldn't see you. 'Cause heat.
You see an Olanza in full heat
vision?
gradient standing next to you, directly to your east.
I'm the fucking predator, baby.
Yeah, really though.
Hell yeah.
Put that.
In right now.
Chat, clip it.
Apex Legends, Predator versus Alien. These things kind of look like Xenomorphs. We can all
You kind of
we
do.
can just steal as much IP as we want.
There are no IP strikes on Twitch. It is well known.
Ah. That's true. I'm going to attempt to grab Olanza Terramorph.
Okay. It's gonna be an athletics against fortitude DC.
Uh, 39's not going to do it. Bad roll.
I have a reaction.
What's your reaction?
Well, I do need to know if that is a failure of a non-secret check.
It is a critical failure of a non-secret check.
Okay. My coronet of stars is going to light up. And Theron, once unintelligible, is now going to become crystalline clear to Kashak.
Mhm.
And just going to say, no, she's right! There! And I'm going to activate my command reaction of the Coronet of Stars. An ally within 60 feet fails a non-secret check. Effect. I call out to an ally and offer reassurance. The triggering ally re-rolls the failed check and takes the higher result. So even if you roll lower, you take the higher result. This is a fortune effect.
I rolled a 44 as the higher of the two checks.
44
A little better.
is a regular failure.
Okay. Failed to grab the target. All good.
But it did keep you from going prone or getting grabbed yourself.
Quick strike. I will take a claw strike at Olanza.
Sure.
That is one of the hardest. 51 to hit.
51 is a hit.
She's going to take 30 points of total damage right now. We are talking about piercing, sonic. That's it. And then she will also take persistent bleed damage, not with 1d6.
Right?
So she is bleeding. And for whatever it might be worth, you've seen Kashak now try to grab and strike at something here.
Oh. Is that everything from Kajak?
Oh, actually, you know what? It is, because Shithra cannot do anything except for escape or force open, and she can't do that without me commanding her, so she does nothing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not great.
Okay.
Okay.
It is Alonso's turn. Sure, why not? We'll whip the dagger out at Kashak.
Oh, buddy. This is a kid show. Okay. Show remorseless.
This is actually explicitly not a kid's show, as I've checked the box on both Twitch and YouTube. But it is not appropriate for under 18. How's a 50 to hit the shot?
It's a regular hit.
Regular hits. First thing I will need from you is a fortitude save.
That is my 6th 9 of the evening for a 43.
43. Okay. You feel fine. You do, however, still get hit by the dagger. You will take... do it this way. 31 points of piercing damage. You are also persistently bleeding. And you will take 10 points of precision piercing.
She stole my whole motherfucking flow.
Yeah, she'd be doing that. She'd be doing that.
Word for word, bar for bar.
She will then, Kashak, you see this pretty clearly. She then swings the cane. Actually, she'll 5-foot step to the south, Kashak, and then she swings the cane at Fearin.
Oh. Just a normal cane, right?
Just a normal
hit
cane.
me with a cane.
There's a 54 to hit Fearin.
Oh, that's a crit.
You have a
Okay.
+1 to AC. I don't know if that matters.
Yep.
Fearin.
Crit.
This is very important. The cane is an object of near perfect chaos manifest. I need you to roll a d6.
Okay.
On a 1 or 2, I will deal double the minimum damage of the weapon. On a 3 or 4, I will roll double damage as normal. And on a 5 or 6, I will double maximum damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
Please roll a
Okay.
d6.
That's crazy.
Oh, these are
Okay.
unpointable.
Yeah, not a d20. It's a 3. I rolled a 3.
It's a 3, so I will be rolling critical damage as normal.
Oh, that's a fun effect.
That's not good.
It's going to be 56 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
And I do need you to roll a d8.
Oh god. Okay. 4.
4. You are enfeebled 2.
That's not too bad.
Twinkle Toes, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna start by let's see. I'm gonna step up to here and tumble through to the other side of this one with my first action.
Okay, go ahead and roll the tumble through. It's against their reflex DC. That is a success, regular success.
Alrighty. With my second action, I'm gonna fly on over to this one. My third action, perfect finisher. .48 to hit.
A 48 will hit.
Alright. 63 points of damage.
63 points of damage. And this creature tumbles out of the sky.
One
Wow.
down.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Dan crushed them with spells.
Yeah.
Well done.
Nice.
Alright. With my final action, I will fire. I'll parry. I'll parry where I am.
Okay.
In case anybody cares.
Uh,
It's my turn.
very good. This creature is slowed 2, or slowed 1, excuse me. It currently has Sheethra grabbed. It will use its first action to attempt to maintain the grab. That is a 52 against Sheethra's DC. Fortitude DC.
Yeah.
Um, this creature is going to attempt to devour Sheethra's soul.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Please roll me a Fortitude save.
Fortitude save?
Fortitude save.
For Tootsie.
I'm going to hero point to the natural 2.
Oh, it's an early hero point.
Or Sheethra. Sheethra gets her own hero point, right? Ask me
Uh,
for a friend.
Sheethra's fortitude save is, or the result of this fortitude save is a 45.
Okay, that's not bad.
You watch as Sheethra has her neck clamped down again, tighter now by this creature, and almost like an alligator begins shaking back and forth. You watch as like faint wisps begin to kind of lick off of her scales and up into the air. And they begin to draw towards the face of this creature. But then Sheethra shakes back, pulling on the creature, wrestling it, and the wisps slam back into her body. She seems otherwise unaffected, though still grabbed. This creature.
I have a small point of order, sorry, Will, but the bleed damage on Alonso, 1d6.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Take 3, and then roll your blackjack.
17. No longer bleeding.
Okay, pass. Easy.
Thank you for keeping me honest. Next up is this creature right here. really the only thing it's gonna do is try to bite Kashak.
Beat the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're looking at a 43 to hit.
It hits.
Is that with Weaver's +1?
Weaver's giving a +1.
Yeah, his focus.
to
Protective
AC,
Wards is
yeah.
out, then that will be a miss.
It is a
My AC
miss.
was 43.
It's a
Nice.
miss.
Protective Ward up. Thank you. Sorry, I missed that.
It'll come in with the Clowl. And 36 will also miss this creature. I'm sorry. Is Twinklefoes visible?
No.
No. Could you put a marker on your token for that?
Yep. Sorry.
All good. I just want to make sure I'm not unfairly beating the shit out of both Weaver and Kajak, or Viren and Kajak. I want to make sure that was the intended goal of the party's defensive layout at the moment. This creature is going to keep going into the bag of hit points known as Sheethra.
The old bag.
She's doing as good of a job as she can, as well as could be expected
Woke
of
up
her.
from a nap and then got put into the ground, had her soul sucked out a little bit, and then shanked 67 times.
Who needs Protector Tree when you've got a Protector Lizard?
Just got Sheether.
Coming in with a bite attack on the sheaths. Uh, 36 to hit her?
That is exactly her AC.
With Protective Wards?
Not with Protective Wards, it's not, you idiot.
Yeah, 10-foot evolution.
Ah!
Yeah,
Ha ha
ball strike. It's gonna be 42
That was-
to hit.
Yeah, that was 2 on the AC. Genuinely Protective Words saved me from like 50 points.
Yeah.
damage.
That's crazy.
Good spell.
Every +1 matters.
Sure does. That's gonna be 18 points of slashing damage on Sheethra. And I will need her to roll a Fortitude save, as she also takes 13 points of void damage.
Reduced to 6.
Fortitude is a 48.
48 was all right. All right, that is the end of round 2. Means top of 3 is Viren.
Okay. I am slowed 1, enfeebled 2. Olansa is here between Weaver and me. Is that correct?
I don't know if you know that.
Does Kashak not share that information?
Kashak struck at and hit a creature in this space. She, behind the screen, then moved.
Behind the screen, but within your field of vision.
So the point out action requires a creature that is undetected by one or more allies, but is not undetected by you. And that action has me indicating a creature that I can see to one or more allies. I think what's getting lost in translation here is that is now a verifiable action for me to give you really any information about where she is.
It's
Okay. Okay. But now I have to play this weird game in my own head about what Fearon would do. Okay. Is it reasonable that Fearon... I want to take a 5-foot step and then move away from her since I know I got attacked by something I can't see. I saw Kashak strike out at a spot right there. Is 5-foot step to there reasonable? I think it is.
It's the most away that you can be moving
I
from
think
that
that's
space.
entirely reasonable.
Okay. To do that. Man, I guess just raise a shield. Yeah. Because I've already been chunked a lot. Yeah, I'll just do that and raise my shield. End my turn.
Okay. Next up is Weaver.
I think he sees Fearon have been hit pretty badly, so he's going to take out a scroll of his first action, and then he's going to cast a 6th rank 2-action heal on Fearon. I believe that is
What's your spell DC?
48. My spell DC. I'm invisible. Just want to remind everyone, but
That's
in case that doesn't matter.
Not what I was asking.
Spell DC is 45.
45?
Yeah.
You begin casting the spell from the scroll. Kashaki watches the cane whips out towards Weaver. Weaver does a 55 hit.
Yeah, that crits.
Okay.
Oh.
So the spell does not go off, and I get it.
Could you please roll a d6? A 1 or 2, double minimum damage. 3 to 4, regular roll. 5 to 6, double maximum damage.
4.
Weaver, you are going to take 68 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to roll a d8.
This final boss is kind of strong. A 1.
Weaver, you become clumsy 2.
When there's a moment, Kashak will sort of maybe whisper to Weaver to the side.
What do you need to tell me exactly what is making her invisible? What do you need to know for us to know what she's doing?
I just need to know where she is.
Okay.
But you said clumsy 2, Will?
Clumsy 2.
Am I still slowed, Will?
You still are. But you are no longer enfeebled.
The slowed happened first.
Correct.
Well, okay, that's bad.
You might be slowed for a minute.
That's really bad if that's true.
Free action, I will sustain my protective wards. That's now 15 foot. And she basically just destroyed my whole turn. So that's my turn. Yeah, let me know where she is.
Kashak, it is your turn.
Trust the process. I'm going to delay.
Okay.
It is Alonso's turn. She's gonna step back up one.
Okay.
Kashak, to where you first saw her.
Okay.
And then she will strike out at Kashak with the cane.
Okay.
It's a 47 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. You take 33 points of bludgeoning damage.
Reduced by 10 to 23.
An additional 12 points of precision bludgeoning.
Okay.
And please roll a d8 for me.
Seven.
No, that's slowed, I think. I think that's slowed.
It is slowed one. Okay. With her third action, Kashak, you see her step around Shithra, going towards the north.
Okay.
She's now standing between the two Astradaemons on the south side next to the right Astradaemon.
I will insert as soon as her turn is over.
Okay. Go ahead.
My first action is going to be to point her out. So, requirements: a creature is undetected by one or more of my allies that isn't undetected to me. I indicate a creature that I can see to one or more allies, gesturing in a direction and describing the distance verbally. That creature is now hidden to my allies rather than undetected. So, there is a Balanza in which square, Will?
Between the Astradaemons there.
Okay.
Can you hit it one more time, Will? Sorry.
It's okay. As long as the gang knows what's going on. So my first action of 2 was to point out. Sorry, this is a real dilemma.
We're in a bit of a pickle with this slowed.
I'm suddenly... I accidentally became very useful at my job. I'm going to release an arrow at the Astradaemon that is nearest to me. The hunted one to my left.
Sure.
That is a 51.
51 is critical hit.
For
Whoa.
what I just rolled. $102 points of damage to that creature to my
Oh my
left.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
I would like to use my Fucking Christ. Is this creature unholy? Because if not, I can't use this reaction.
It is unholy.
I would like to use a reaction that I can use once per day when I critically strike an unholy creature to heal for an amount of HP equal to double the creature's level.
Whoa. What?
That is a
Well, that's
that is
awesome.
a reaction.
What reaction
that is
is
a
that?
reaction that I get from the holy rune. It is called Holy Healing. When I critically strike an unholy creature, I can heal for an amount equal to double the creature's level.
Cool.
Okay. So that would be...
Would you mind? Yeah.
Math is so hard. 34.
So it's level 17.
I don't want to
Cool.
look for that entire range of cells and 34. I just want to put the 34. Alright. That is my whole turn with a free action. Kashak will frantically scream at Twinklestones.
Please kill that one.
He's gesturing wildly at the one that is trying to eat Sheethra's soul.
Got it. Yeah. Twinkle Toes, it is your turn.
All right. With my first action, I will tumble through to the other side of this guy.
Okay. Roll it.
58.
That is a critical success.
All right. It is off guard to me.
Sure is.
I am no longer parrying. I will then, with my second action, we'll do a precise strike first on it. 50 to hit.
50 to hit is a hit.
Alright.
I'm sorry, because it is off guard, it is a crit.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
92 points of damage to it.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay. It is hanging on by a thread.
With my second action, or my third action, I will perfect finisher it. 49.
49 does hits, and I think even your minimum damage is enough.
Is it a crit with... Okay.
It is a crit. If you'd like to roll damage, you can. It had 3 hit points left.
Wow. Alright. With
Wow,
my
okay.
fourth action, I will parry.
Kashak has a minor panic attack and he is like frantically like scared to parent in the railroad tracks, like please go kill that thing. And then like 3 sword strikes later and that creature doesn't fucking exist anymore.
Yeah.
So fucking thank you. Holy shit.
That's my turn.
Okay. It would have been that creature's turn next. Woo!
Aha!
This one is no longer slowed. Though, technically, 2 of the other ones are also no longer slowed, but they're also kind of dead. So,
Slow
For
to the
different
grave.
reasons.
different reasoning, yeah.
Different versions of being slow.
This one will fly up and over to here, and then will land. And it will then attempt to bite Viren. $38 does not hit Viren.
38 does not hit.
And then the claws coming in. What about a 39?
39 does not hit.
This message has been hidden.
Shh. You didn't see anything. 39 does not hit. That leaves us with this creature, still working its way to hack into Kashak. Kashak, how do we feel about a 51?
Hit, not a crit.
Hit, not a crit. Okay, so we are going to be taking... Ugh. So much typing involved. Doing this all digitally. 19 points of piercing damage.
Reduced to 9 from Mount Resilience.
A further 15 points of void damage.
Reduced to 8.
And then please roll a fortitude save.
Oof. That is a 37.
A 37.
Bad roll.
Your heart is pounding in your chest as you see the creature slump off of Sheether's neck. As you turn, you feel the whoosh of air next to you as a jaw slams in right next to you. You're able to get to the side, but it slashes you across the leg, and with the weight of expectation, the pain of the moment, the high adrenaline high, and the fear begins to weigh on you. Your thoughts begin to cloud, your inner monologue becomes almost forsaken as you become doomed one and drained one.
Oh!
You hear the void in your mind, and it calls to you.
Oh no.
And we will pick up with the top of round 4 next time. Thank you all so much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what happens with the Lanza and the Secret Tears. Not next week, not the week after, but maybe 3 weeks, I think, as we go on our extended spring break. Have a good one, everybody.